I've stared into Donald Farmer's back catalog, and friends, I did not blink first, the films did. This isn't a filmography so much as a sticky trail of cinematic slime, each title daring you to ask, surely it can't get worse than this, and then answering with confidence, hold my beer. Let us get one thing straight before the lawyers start warming up their keyboards. I'm not talking about the man's private life. I'm talking about the work, the movies. The stuff he chose to put on screen and then release into the wild like a box of rabid raccoons wearing lingerie. As a body of work, it's a masterclass in sleazy's aesthetic, where taste isn't just absent, it's been actively hunted for sport. Take Vampire Cop, a film that feels like it was written on a cocktail napkin during a fever dream, and then shot without ever asking if it should exist. It's got the pacing of a dying bat and the logic of a drunk crossword puzzle. You can practically hear the film wheezing, begging for mercy, while Farmer keeps prodding it with another awkward strip scene, because why not? Then there's Debbie Does Demons, which takes a title that already tells you everything you need to know, and then somehow exceeds your worst expectations. It's not clever, it's not camp in the fun way, and it's definitely not satire. It's just relentless, joyless provocation. The kind of movie that mistakes embarrassment for edginess and thinks being shameless is the same thing as being brave. It's not transgressive, it's tired. Catnado is where the madness turns feral. This is a film that looks at the concept of so bad it's good, misunderstands it entirely, and then body slams it into a litter box. Rubber cats, digital nonsense, and performances that suggest everyone involved is being held hostage just out of frame. It's incompetence elevated to an art form, and not the fun kind you watch with friends. This is the kind that makes you question the fragility of civilization. By the time you hit Shark Exorcist 2, you realize Farmer has found his niche, taking two words that don't belong together, duct taping them into a title, and calling it a day. It's not filmmaking. It's keyword stuffing with actors. The sequel doubles down on everything wrong with the first one, as if stubbornness itself were a creative philosophy. Watching it feels less like entertainment and more like penance. And then, because the universe has a sense of humor, there's Bigfoot Exorcist, a movie that asks the bold question, what if Bigfoot, but also Catholic guilt? The answer apparently is 90 minutes of bafflement, cheap effects, and scenes that exist solely because no one said no at any point in production. It's less a movie than a cry for help echoing through the woods. The through line in all of this isn't shock. It's obsession. An obsession with pushing buttons long after the buttons have worn out, with confusing provocation for personality, and with mistaking excess for substance. Farmer's films don't feel rebellious. They feel trapped in a loop, endlessly recycling the same grimy impulses with diminishing returns. So when I say half joking and half dead serious, that's somehow, some way, this madness must be stopped. I mean cinematically, artistically, spiritually. Someone needs to take away the camera, sit him down, and explain that just because you can make something doesn't mean the world is better off for it. Because cinema is a weird, beautiful, trashy art form. But even trash has standards.